right. Well, hello, good evening. If you're just joining us here at the craft store, it's great to have your company. Now, if you are just flicking through the channels and you kind of are just suddenly find us, we are the craft store. And what we do is we inspire you, we sort for different companies, up and coming, established ones as well, and we bring incredible creativity to you. We allow you to, well, we share the love of creativity with many demonstrators as well who represent different companies, including, of course, the very talented, I'm a little bit envious of her talent, to be fair, Janet, who is here with us. How are you, Janet?
I'm really good, thank you.
It's great to have you here because I'm going to say, like, every time that I see your demonstrations or your cards, I'm like, I love that. I love that. You have also, I love how you represent, of course, AALL and Create, which is, I love how it is a kind of a collaborative kind of a company, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's run by Abs, owns the company, and it's really important to him that it includes as many different types of people and as much variety as possible. So that's kind of the aim, really.
It is.
Yeah.
And you have worked with AALL and Create for quite some time as well.
Yeah, I've been on the design team nearly 3 years now, I think. So in February it'll be 3 years.
And I love as well that collaboration, you will see it through the stamp sets, the one-day special, the different options, because you have got those different styles, but also that signature encompassing style of AALL and Create, which is a little bit of eclectic, a lot of it very versatile and also very artistic. Now, let's kind of break it down what the one-day special is. And now, of course, the one-day special is a time-limited offer. So if you're just tuning in, that reduced price is here for, well, the 24 hours or until the stocks last. Now, when you have got a one-day special that we have got different options, it's very important to make sure to check out your baskets as soon as you make the decisions. Now, you can see that it's a set of 3. Each option is a set of 3 A5 stamps from AALL and Create. So we are going to go through all the different options. Now, the saving is incredible. It's a saving that means that is better than half price, and it works out at each stamp set A5 photopolymer £8.99. Incredible prices, incredible artistry. So this is a perfect time maybe for you to start your AALL and Create collection, or maybe complete. And also, now we are at the big save, as you may have noticed when we started the show. And the big save here at the craft store means that every single previous customer of the craft store will be accredited every day during this event of £5 to their accounts. That is to be spent on any purchases over £30 the next or during that day. So if you haven't done any purchases over £30 today, you automatically, it will be deducted. Now that means that with the one-day special, because it's below £30, you need to add something else, even if it's just something from the website, or maybe add some of the other stamps that we have got, and then you will get that pints off on top of having a better than half price deal. Let's break it down, those options. Now, Janet, let's start with the first one. The first one is beautiful art. Am I right thinking that Tracy Evans is the artist here?
Yes, so all 3 of these are by Tracy. So you've got a fantastic mixture of florals and birds and hearts, which is a lovely mixture. And my first demo is going to be with this bundle. So you've got your beautiful textured florals there, and what I like about, I love the text running through the flowers, so it looks as though you've stamped them onto print of some sort, which is fantastic.
I mean, I'm going to put it in front so you can see exactly how gorgeous they are. Absolutely stunning. I adore these ones. Now, and then we have the next one for the pheasant. I don't have boards for every single one of them, but the ones that I have, I'm going to show them. Janet very patiently has sorted them all. And then we have also the beautiful hearts. Now, this is a new configuration, and I love the hearts. I mean, I love this set so much.
Yeah, the hearts are beautiful. So this is Heart Grunge, and I think Tracy designed it so that obviously you could use it hearts in quite a grungy way, but actually I can still use them in quite a clean and simple way as well.
Well, absolutely.
So
this is the thing. Like us, you and I are very similar in the way that we see these beautiful images and think clean and simple, but then Leone or Abs think beautiful colors, explosions of art create. But look at that, and we are going to see And then we can see some of the samples in which we can say, hey, look, I say, oh, I love that. But like, look at this, gorgeous. And I love the way that it means that the sizes mean that we can go small or big as well.
Yeah, and the shape's nice as well. It's that one's what I think of as a proper heart shape, and that one's more of a folk heart, I guess. But I love that, and I love that it's done into the box like that as well. It's beautiful. And I also like, because for me, I always tend to think of hearts as red. I always tend to do them red, but I really like that everybody else has done them in all sorts of different colours as well, so you don't have to be stereotyped like I am.
Right, now if you want to go for the texture florals, which is the name of this option, now almost a third of the stock has already gone. Remember to check out as soon as you make your decision. Now the next one down we have got there, so we have got one of the classic ones, which is Memento Mori in the center, but we also have got work by Bipasha in here as well. You can see this is the botanicals and sea essentials. Oh, you know, this is also a good taster of different designers here.
Yeah, so this is a mixture of Olga and Bipasha. So Olga's done the one in the middle, Memento Mori, and the other two are done by Bipasha. And one of the things I really like about AALL and Create, I love all the different designers, and they all have their own styles, but you can easily mix them all together as well. You don't have to just use stamps by one designer in a project. You can mix and match across all of the designers. And this is a fabulous set, just a really versatile set as well.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, you can see this beautiful botanicals in there, and then of course the different ways that you can use the same stamp. So imagine how many you are getting in here, and the very different ways that you can use them as well. So there is so many possibilities, and here with the Memento Mori as well, with the butterflies in here. And then we have, of course, the sea essentials as well. The kind of, I love that. It has got a very Jules Verne kind of element to it.
That's a really lovely set. Well, they all are. They're all lovely sets. It's really hard. I wouldn't like to have to pick.
Yeah, I know, right?
But they are just all fantastic.
And of course, the lighthouse has that meaning of finding the light, you know, among storms and things like that. I think it's very, very iconic as well. Now that's the grunge. No, sorry. This one is the, which one was it? Is it Memento Mori with that whisk, of course, and then you have got the essentials, the sea essentials, and the botanicals there as well. Right, moving on to another option. Remember, as soon as you see an option that you like, make sure to check out your baskets for that one. Then we have right, this was Deep Focus, Navigate Home, and Voyeur. That's a really struggle with the pronunciation of that one. Right, now again we have got a mix, a different, this gonna call, Lottie has named it the Deep Focus, yeah, bundle. Yes, just, you know, just saying. Right, and we have in here, follow your heart and then you will never feel lost. So you have got the wheel in here, the navigating wheel, and of course the beautiful flowers. I love the iconography of this and like sacred geometry as well.
Yeah, that's a beautiful set. So this one's by Olga. So this is fabulous. So I think, yeah, two by Olga and one by Bipasha, I think, on here. So yeah, it's a beautiful set. So this is a lovely set, and again, nautical, seafaring type of images as well, I think, but beautiful mixed in with the florals as well. That's from a different bundle, but the beautiful mixed in, and I love the birds in there as well. So you've got your lovely toucan on the ship's wheel.
And of course, you have got also the elements in here with the, you know, binoculars there. Now, again, remember that you are getting 3 A5 stamp sets for £26.98. It works out £8, 99 each of those A5 stamps. Photopolymer, incredibly value for money, but more importantly, they are incredible images, super cool. Think about layer them up as well. Then the next ones, we have got the Severed Friends, Sea Life, and Safari. Now, this is perfect for safari. I mean, that's perfect for you, isn't it, Janet?
Perfect for me, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
In 2 weeks' time. Yeah, so this is beautiful. So these are all by Olga, all by Bipasha. And you've got your beautiful safari set there, which has got the owl and the bees and the deer. Lovely set, really nice. And then you've got the fairly new one, which is the Feathered Friends, which has got the fabulous chicken in the boots and the little chicks. And then you've got your lovely sea life images as well, with the octopus, who looks fabulous with his hat on. I love that image. And the whale and the seahorse, so fantastic. Yeah, he looks really cool with his hat. And a beautiful one of the whale as well. It's a lovely image.
Yeah, I love the sentiment. I love how Bipasha hides words in there as well. And look, I mean, I love also the humor, elegant humor that the images have in there. You can see it in here with, for instance, and it's so elegant. I mean, it's just, you know, and it is that kind of funny element, but it's very
good fun as well. So a lot of these are good fun that you can, that you can use. So the chicks are beautiful as well, so you've got your 3 little chicks. And again, you don't have to use them on their own. As they are as 3, you can cut them up and use them individually if you want them on a smaller project. And I just love that image. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the whale in there as well. Yeah. And then, of course, we have got at the beginning. But also I wanted to show that the Joe Rice, it does a little bit of I love the cheese, like the paragraphy, but that could be like a cheese mini board maybe.
Yeah, just lovely. It's really nice.
Because that showcases how you can take those stamps and take them completely, transform them into everyday pieces.
Yeah. And if you can make to sell as well. So if you do craft fairs and things and you want to sell your products that you make, you can certainly do that as well.
Absolutely, you can. Now, of course, remember that is one of the option. That's the Feathered Friends option, and then we are moving on to this option. And remember, there are 6 different options. You can go for multiples, of course you can. We are going to go for the Orchest Cluster. Now, that's one of my top favorites because you are getting Just Grow, Blooming Beauty as well, and some of the sentiments in here are just not just for gardening, but also about developing mindfulness in here. And I love the way the sentiments, for instance, one of the sentiments is be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. And I love the sentiments. I have got a couple of stamp outs of one of and it's the same one, but it's kind of, you can see it, that it's easy to color in as well.
Yeah, so Corrie does this colouring, and I like that she's done them all in different colours, so you can see the different effects you can get depending how you colour them. But once they're coloured, they are absolutely, well, they're beautiful in black and white actually, but they're lovely once they're coloured as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the orchid, I have to say, I say it every time, is one of my favourite images.
This is one of your cards, isn't it, as well?
That's my card, yeah. I just love those images.
I love your signature also, that you're using the stencils to highlight there as well, so hence why I recognize it. But I just love, I mean, orchids are one of my favorite flowers anyway.
That's by Corrie, I think. Yeah, that's a beautiful one by Corrie. And just shows off the simplicity of the design, but just stunning. Yeah, beautiful.
And I love how you suddenly have
flamingo in there as well.
Yeah,
you don't always notice him, but he's at the bottom. He's fantastic flamingo.
And this one as well, I have to show it. Another one of yours, I believe. But I love how you bring in other images. So they are, love this sample because it showcases how you can bring in those stamps with other ones that you may have.
Yeah. So 2 kittens. I think we like people with 2 kittens.
Yes. I just gotta say, this is Kabuki and Fuji, my 2 little ones. Anyway, so we're a little bit of a
we're mad cat ladies,
yeah, we are the cat ladies. Now, of course, that's the penultimate option, and then the final option that we have got in here is Time Out, and this one is I need mail art, and the last one I need to check.
Elements, it's called.
Time Up, and then sorry, it's just I cannot hear the proper. Oh, yes, I can hear you. So Time Up, photo development, And mail art, right, that's it. It's just the second one I couldn't hear really well. And of course, because you can find them on the website. Now, of course, do make sure to check out your basket. Sometimes sometimes we kind of hear it. It's phone, probably is phone booth. That's what we are thinking. That's what I was trying to see.
Phone booth elements. It's called,
phone booth elements. So you are getting phone booth. You can see if there it is, phone booth. Thank you, my director, Tans. You can, on the website is slightly wrong, so hence why there was the mix up, but there it is. It kind of is. The Mela art is fabulous as well for ATCs. I think they are making a comeback, actually.
Yeah, they are actually making a comeback, and I've got a demo with this set tomorrow, which I'm going to do, which just uses them on twinchies. So they're fabulous, and you can use them all together as well. So that's it was a demo I did for an earlier show, but actually it uses elements from all of the bundle.
Absolutely.
And the vintage side is nice as well. It's nice to have the vintage kind of look for the old phone boxes.
Indeed, it is. And nowadays that they are reconverted around here, they are either defibrillators or sometimes both.
Libraries, yeah. We've got one in our village. It's got books in it, yeah.
I love that. And then, of course, we have got the vintage elements in there. I absolutely adore this as a bookmark in there. Right, remember 6 different options, better than half price, because you are saving there, of course, there's £26.99. 191919 is your item number. Whichever one you are going for, remember to check out as soon as you make your decision. You will find them on the website, thecraftstore.com. Lots on the website there, and of course including different bundles that you can go for, but remember the biggest saving is when you go for the one-day special. There are lots of savings, some with £8 saving there, and of course you have got all these options. Now, a happy hour deal that we have got in there is this one. Let's have a look. Now that has £9 off, and remember a happy hour is during this hour, so the prices go up at the end of the hour, so do not make not lose out that saving. So you have got an A4 stamp set for just £15.99. 5-star reviews as well, because of course AALL and Create has got amazing, beautiful possibilities. And right, with that we've done all the one-day special options. Over to you, Janet.
Okay, thank you. So I'm going to start just by demoing with the pheasant and the texture floral bundle, and just mix it with a stencil from the show as well. So this is just I've used all 3 of the stamps in this one project, just so that you can, if you're buying that option, just to see how you can put them all together. So I'm going to start by doing my background. So I'm just going to stamp out. This is from the Heart Grunge set. And this is a fantastic set by Tracy, so these are all by Tracy, and you've got all sorts of beautiful elements in here. You've got your words, you've got your beautiful hearts, you've got your background, and you've got this little stamp up here as well, which is one of those just little worker stamps that you can just add in on all sorts of projects all the time. So I'm going to use the background to start with here. Yeah.
By the way, this option is the most popular one. Nearly half of the stock has gone already. I'm not surprised. It is beautiful, isn't it?
It's a beautiful, it's a beautiful set.
Tracy Evans' work is
Tracy Evans is fabulous,
stunning.
yeah. So I'm using 2 colours of inks. I'm using Twisted Citron and Salvaged Patina. And I'm just going to give that a little spritz.
And then
actually, I gave that a bit more of a spritz than I really wanted to, but never mind. I'll just put that there. Just let the ink soak in a minute.
Okay.
And then I'm using the AALL and Create blocks as well. So this one I'm using the A5 block, so that can sit there. Very good.
I love the way that these stamps allows us to be very precise if we need a tidy, or perfect backgrounds as well.
They do beautiful backgrounds. And while I'm just waiting for that to dry, because normally I have one, I will just let that dry. I'm going to stamp my pheasant out, so I'm going to use my pheasant. but I'm going to stamp him and cut him out, so I'm just going to pop him. So this is another fantastic set as well, the pheasant stamp. I'm using this one. I'm going to stamp him straight onto my image, but I want to cut one out as well. And then you've got your other elements in here as well. You've got your two pheasants together. You've got the P under here as well. So Tracy's starting an alphabet of letters, so hopefully we'll get through the alphabet at some stage.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm using this one, and I'm just putting this onto my A6 block.
And the thing I love how the blocks, you can find them on the website, I believe. But you know, it's a funny one, because once that you get into you know, the habit of using the slimline blocks, it really makes it better, doesn't it?
It does, and these are a little bit flexible as well. So you have a flex in them. So when you obviously do press a bit, you don't have to press too hard. But especially with big stamps, there's a tendency to sort of miss the middle of them if the block is too solid. So these ones you can, if you hold your hand in place, you can just flex, and then hopefully you should get a good image. Yeah, fantastic. So then I've just cut him out as well. So I have cut him out, and I'm going to just use him separately on the project. So hopefully he's...
by the way, they are on the website. That we have got the A4 and the DL. If it, you know, you can find them there.
So I'm just going to stamp this one into place at the bottom of my card. It's pretty dry now, so that's okay.
Right, and then you have got. And do you prefer to use always, like, your go-tos are Distress inks and VersaFine traditional?
They are, yeah. The traditional VersaFine I prefer. I don't know why. I don't like change. I'm not one of these people that likes change very much. And I've been using the VersaFine for ages, and I'm just happy with it. So we'll stamp that into place.
Okay. Okay.
Yep,
by the way, the acrylic blocks, the A6 and the A7 size, which is what Janet is using, are on offer. They're just $9.98. You can add them to your one-day special, and therefore your basket will be over £30, and therefore you can have those £5 of it. So basically, the acrylic blocks, if you are going for these ones, plus the one-day special, it would be £31.96, and then the £5 will come out. So 3 stamp sets and 2 acrylic blocks. That is a phenomenal price with the £5 off. The way that I see it is like kind of, I will only pay £4.98 for the blocks. That's how I see it. Always trying to be like kind of saving pennies there. You know. Back to you, Janet.
Okay, so now I'm using my textured florals. So I'm using my beautiful big coneflower, I think this is, or echinacea. I'm not sure, well, it says coneflower on the stamp set, so I'm going with that. And this is a fabulous, beautiful stamp. I love this image, and I'm just going to stamp this.
Oh, I like
down about there.
That flower is just...
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's almost like a, it feels a very protective flower.
It's a beautiful flower, yeah. And I don't know what colours they normally are. I think they're normally sort of pinks. Yeah. But that's okay, we can do them any colour you like. So I'm just going to stamp that there, and I don't mind it's going over my pheasant because I am going to, I've got him cut out to go in, so that's on there.
Okay. I love that flower so much, and remember, this is from the same option. All the stamps that Janet is currently using are from the Floral Textures collection, texture florals. You can see there, very busy for that one. If you want to, make sure to check out your baskets for that. And the way that I love how you are building the scene is just, you're not even masking, but just no. But but what I love is the fact that I love how the text within the flower is perfectly matching the text underneath it from the hard background.
It does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not necessary.
No, you don't need to. And once you've coloured it as well. So this is the word pheasant, which comes from the pheasant set. And then I'm just going to pop, you've got the 2 pheasants here as well. Sort of. So this is a nice image, just even for sort of an anniversary or Valentine's or something like that. It makes a nice sort of image for that type of thing. So don't always think you have to use them in one way. There's lots of occasions you can use them for. So I'm just going to might have to stick my head over here just to get them in the right place.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just going to pop him there.
And
then they're sitting on there as well. And I like that Tracy's put the little leaves and things all running through them as well. So it's the solid black image, but then you've got all the little leaves and things running through, which is really nice. Yeah. So I think that's all my main stamping done for this.
That's beautiful. And I
just show you once it's coloured. Obviously this came out a slightly different colour, but all I've done is coloured. This is all flat on here. I haven't cut anything out apart from the pheasant. And all I've done with him is just I've added some glossy accents onto that. Oh yeah,
that's
got a little
gorgeous.
glimmer there. Just some glossy accent onto the pheasant. Popped him over the top. But I just want to add a little bit more into my background. So I'm going to use on the textured florals, you've got the lovely circles on here as well, so nice background circles. So I'm just going to use them, and I'm going to use them with the same colours as I did originally.
That's one of a really work stamp, isn't it?
Oh yeah, so these little circles are one of those that you can just add them into any sort of situation, really, just nice little textures here and there.
And I love how the AALL and Create always have got the focal main images. Then you have got the smaller images that you can bring into, and then those work stamps that are perfect. And having a set of 3 in each of the one-day special options means that you will have plenty of elements to get variation as well.
Yeah, so I only wanted just a little bit, just to extend the colour out to the edge a little bit. So I'm just popping that on there. I'm not going to bother spritzing this one, I don't think. I'll pop that there. And just pop a little bit down here as well. So you can just add the little colour, just add a little bit of texture through. And then just as the final touch, which I actually didn't do on my original, but I think I'm going to on this one, is we've got the heart stencil. So this is Heaps of Hearts, which is in the show. And as it's a heart, well, it was a heart grunge, so we've got the hearts in there in the first place. So I'm just going to add a little bit of texture paste through here, just to add a little bit of texture into this area here. So I'm just going to pop just a little bit of texture paste through my stencil, and then hopefully that will just add a few hearts in there. And then I might just add a few over here as well. Just a few, just to sort of, I like sort of lines running through.
Yeah, and I love your methodical kind of way of doing it, because because it works for my brain as well.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what I love, how you know, AALL and Create, not only the artists but also the demonstrators like Abs, yourself, Leone. You know, you are Tracy Evans, of course. You all bring
something
a different perspective of what you can do with them.
Yeah, and they work. That's the nice thing. The stamps work for whatever your style is. You can use these stamps, and they do work for them.
I mean,
so
I remember, you know, I still have got some of the first ones that they came out, and I remember when Leone kind of, she had 2 and she gave me one, and I just treasured them.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then once it's all coloured in, so I just like to show you that I haven't done anything different.
Yeah.
Miraculous. All I've done, actually, I didn't add the stencils, the texture paste to this original one, but I like it, and so yeah, that's the only difference.
You know what,
once
Janet?
it's all
That side by side, I love it, because it showcases to me, both of them look finished. So the one that even if it doesn't have the color, it still is phenomenal. By the way, if you are wondering about those stencils, we do have them on the website, and you will find them, of course, thecraftstore.com. And there you have it, the amazing A4 stencil, a hang up on hearts, and the Heaps of Hearts as well, £9.90. Thank you so much, Janet, for that glorious demonstration. And I want to show you one of the samples that we have got in here, because it showcases again a completely different take on just the one single flower that is featured in one of the stamps. And remember, you are getting 3 stamp sets in the texture florals, and you can see in here, even upside down, is absolutely beautiful. Right. Now, what the one day special is 6 different selections, 6 different options for you to choose from. Each of them consists into 3 A5 photopolymer stamp sets from AALL and Create. So the choice is yours. We are going to run through each one so you can see them in a little bit closer detail. The first one is a texture floral, which is what Janet has used for her marvelous creations. And one of the things that I love about these sets is the fact that you are getting, and I'm going to show you one of them as well in the back of it, because each of them has elements for the backgrounds, elements for the focal points, words that you can highlight, a smaller focal points if you want, and then backgrounds images to build those layers. Every single one of those ones. Now, you can go in for everything felt in or very clean and simple. Half the stock of the texture florals has gone, and this is why it's the recommendation for you to check out your baskets as soon as you make your decision. Then underneath it, we have got the Memento Mori option there, and I love that. You know, if you are a fan of the sort of carpe diem, Memento Mori is another way as well to you know, kind of look at that. It's kind of looking at the beautiful thing of the, you know, the ethereal nature, no, the ephemera of nature as well. 20% of the stock has gone for these options. So if you want some lighthouses in your light in your life, this is perfect. I love how Bipasha's work includes those floral elements into a very whimsical kind of, not whimsical, this is kind of a fantasy sort of a way. And there, look at that, you know, absolutely gorgeous in here. I love as well how the butterfly, and this is a little bit of that kind of element of, see, I see it the other way around. So I know that Memento Mori is about the still life and kind of almost decaying nature, but I see that the other way. I see the building up. This butterfly is getting born. This butterfly is being built in a way. It's kind of getting the kind of, those wings are building. And I think when we are, and like we are going to look forward to 2022, this is what's happening. It's been difficult, metamorphosis and all that, but it's getting there, and those beautiful wings are once again going to be in full bloom. Now, then we have got the deep focus in there as well. Yes, don't try to say life on air too many times. Then we have got the voyeur. No, that's a different thing. That's a completely different thing. Anyway, and then we have. And the other one. Apologies. And navigate home. Definitely. And then, which is that one, navigate home in there. Right, that's a difficult one to pronounce for me, the full set. Anyway, and then underneath we have the gorgeous, now you have got in here the feathered friends, not severed friends, feathered friends. What's wrong? Oh, that's feathered friends. From poor Janet, this is like
show severed friends.
Severed friends is like. Anyway, you know, if you can bring it out just for me, Alps, that would be absolutely brilliant. And then that's what happens. Anyway, so then we have got the beautiful sea creatures in there as well. Bipasha's work, and I just love the way that you can bring in there as well. And then we have another option, which is the Orchid Cluster in here that we have. And let me show you a few more samples because this is extraordinary. And I love this reverse coloring as well. So Janet has made this one. Look at that. Coloring in the background and then fussy cutting the ones, and then another one of those classics ones. Very beautiful samples in here, but that all starts with glorious artwork, and this is what you are getting with this stamp bundle. And finally, we have got the phone booth in there, time up, and of course mail art. £26 and 98 pence is your price. Very busy for that option. A third of the stock has gone for the phone booth. the time up and the mail art. Now, if you want that, make sure to check out your baskets. Remember, whichever option you are going, you have got an incredible saving, better than half price. You are just paying £26.98, saving a massive £26.99. It works out an £8.99 per A5 stamp set. We are not talking any, any stamp set. We are talking about photopolymer, incredible quality, made in the UK, and of course, what you have got there is the incredible art. That's what you want them. 191919 is your item number. I mean, I absolutely adore this number. 191919. And 19 is a really good number. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, our Maddie is 19. Sickening, isn't it? I mean, I could be her grandmother at this rate, Anyway, moving on from that sad subject and to a more happy subject of crafting. And Janet.
I just feel really old now.
Yeah, I know. It's when I realised that, yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to do a complete change of feel now. So I thought we'd use the Memento Mori bundle, and I'm going to use the skull and the lighthouse and mix it in with a little bit of floral, as I have to pretty it up a little bit, and then I've got some elements from Wisecracks in there as well, and a couple of other stamps. So that's where we're heading. So I'm going to start by using the lighthouse, which is from the Sea Essentials. So fantastic set. I love this set with these diving helmet and your banner here as well. And this could be for any occasion. Wouldn't have to be seafaring at all. It can be for any occasion that you want to use it for. So I've got my lighthouse on my block. Oops,
no,
sorry.
I didn't touch anything. I was far away, but
I may have knocked the counter. Sorry if that was me. So we just ink up my lighthouse, and I love that it's got the flowers with it as well. I like the way Bipasha does that. So she just adds little touches of flowers and things to go with it as well. So we just pop that there. Yeah. You can see a hair on there, so I don't know. Hopefully that won't stamp out. So we'll just pop that there. Oh no, got away with it. Good. So we'll just pop that back, and I like all the swirls and the elements and the beautiful flowers on there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to stamp my skull as well. So this has come from Memento Mori, and I love this set. If I'm honest, I'm not so keen on skulls, but I absolutely adore the butterfly. Yeah. But I love the skull's good as well. If you're into your skulls, it's fabulous.
The funny thing is I'm not like massive into skulls, but I love that one. I don't know, there is something about it.
Yeah, no, it is a nice one. And then you've got these elements as well. So this beautiful script. You've got your little star which you can use, and then you've got this fantastic splodge here as well. Yeah. So lots and lots in that set to use. So not just the main images. You always have to just look at the other images that are on there as well. So ink up my skull.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully we'll pop him. Pop him about there.
Perfect. And then
there we go. Let's press the dark bit here, so make sure that gets plenty of ink. Yeah, ooh, very dark.
Oh, yeah.
But lovely detail in there as well. I love his eye socket. I like the eye socket in that. And then the other element that I'm going to use is the flower from the scripted botanicals. So again, another beautiful set again by Bipasha. You've got your beautiful dragonflies on here, your little sort of grasses and things. And I'm just using the flower from this one. So we'll just stamp that out.
Okay. All right, that will be and I love how the mix. I mean, sometimes you're kind of thinking the theme is will it mix, and everything mixes and matches. And do you think that it doesn't matter whether it's the first time that they get their AALL and Create stamps, or they have got almost everything? Every single time is like, oh, I can use this with that, and I can use this on its own, and I love that.
I like when you get new stamps. I like when you get new stamps because it means it gives your old stamps a new lease of life. You can rethink how you're going to use your old stamps and mix them in with your new ones, which is fabulous. So that's a beautiful, beautiful image. And I've just cut one of those out, that one I think, and just coloured it in red.
Oh,
So
I love that.
I know.
Yeah.
Black and red.
Yeah.
Black and red for Paola.
Oh yes, that's you know me. Well, I mean, it's just
So, but he's just gonna have his little flower there. So I'm just gonna add again a bit more to my background now. So I've got the set. It's a border called Lined, which is in the show, and this is a fantastic one by Olga, and another fantastic background with lots of circles and stars and lines and stripes and script running through it. So this is a fabulous background.
And we have it on the show, the stamp as well, so they are here as well. And I love the way that, again, it's $9.99 with a £3 saving. Again, if you added that to your one-day special, then it's over £30. So therefore, you can use your 5-pack credit that is sitting in your account. If you haven't purchased anything today over £30 and you have shopped before with us here at the craft store. Right, back to you, Janet.
So I've just inked that up with weathered wood, and I'm just going to add a little bit of a circle just to fill in this kind of gap here. So I'm just going to sort of do that there. Yeah, and then I'm going to do this bit up here. I'm just going to do that. Yep. So that just goes through, and I might just add a little bit, if I've got enough ink left, I might just add a little bit down here as well. Yep, just enough, lovely. And then I'm going to use, because I can't do a show, if it's on the show, I can't do a show without using it. So this is Wisecracks. Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, we have got that one on the show. So we have this stamp set, which is absolutely, it's one of those ones that it cracks everybody up, doesn't it? Because you have got sentiments of like, I love that one. Honesty is the best policy, but insanity is the best defense. Or eat cake to stay, well, which one is? Oh yeah, this one. You remind me of a software update. Whenever I see you, I think, not now. I think
that's my favourite, yeah.
Now.
Fabulous.
Yes, I officially resigned from adulthood, yes. Yeah, I would rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. I love that. Keep the dream alive, hit the snooze button. And then to make mistake is human, to blame someone else for your problem is strategic. Yeah, definitely I can say that you remind me of some software update. One or two people, you know, yeah, definitely. But definitely no one who is in the building right this second. Let's just make it very clear. Anyways, if you want your Wisecracks, I just forgotten, £6 saving, $11.99, so it's a third of the price. Again, you can add it to your one-day special, and that means that you are over £30. Back to you, Janet. Sorry. So
I've stamped the cross, so there's a fantastic cross on here. Well, it's a plus. When you look at it, it's a plus, but obviously if you turn it on its side, it's a cross. So I've used it, I thought the cross went well with the kind of skull and crossbones.
Absolutely, it does.
And I also just want to use, my favourite of these is the numbers. I love these numbers, and I like the individual numbers as well, but I'm just going to use this set of numbers here. So just going to ink those up. Just going to pop those there. Yep. Yeah. And then my flower's going to go kind of there, so that will be kind of peeking out from under the flowers. And then I have to use the sentiment, and I had to use the lobotomy one. Yeah, that's perfect with this color. And this is the thing, these sentiments are perfectly Wisecracks, but also they are very good for, you know, the original images, the art journals. Also, I think they're very good for front. You know, nowadays a lot of people send out funny cards, like, you know, just sentiments. Like I got one because my birthday is such a day, it's Christmas Day, so I'll always get like kind of, oh, I'm sorry that you have to share the birthday with, you know, somebody else, you know, and things like that, you know, things. And I think these sentiments are perfect if you want to have a little bit of humor into those creations. And then there's just, I think it's on the floral set. So in the scripted botanicals, there's just the words that says "Hello Sunshine," and for some reason, I just thought that went really nicely with the skull. I don't know why. Whether it's because I'm from London and we "Hello Sunshine," we call people it's more of a threat than it is.
Yeah.
So I just thought that's going to have to sit there as well.
I wish you could have heard the director. He's one of the loveliest guys that you can ever meet, and he gives the best hugs when it's allowed, obviously. Anyway, but he did say "Hello Sunshine," but in a very threatening way.
Yeah. Hi Sunshine. Yeah.
Hello Sunshine.
Yeah. Right. So, and then just to finish this off, so that's pretty much all I've done with this. I just want to add some crosses as well. So this is creatively crossed. So it's the A4 stencil by ABS that's in the show, and I just want to add a few of those little crosses in as well. So I'm going to add those in weathered wood.
Yep.
So it's the same colour as I used for the background. So I'll just pop a few of those in.
Yeah. And of course you will find them on the website, $9.95 for them.
So just before I just give it one more little. Yeah, so it just kind of ties that in as well.
That.
I just like the little crosses with the big crosses. Just thought that worked nicely. And then I'll just pop a few there. Can't quite see them. I would have gone in a bit deeper with those, but they are there. And so then that's, again, if I bring in my finished sample, put my little flower there. So I don't think I've done anything more to that than
that's beautiful. And I love the lighthouse, the colouring in as well.
Yeah, so once you've coloured, because I'm from Norfolk, so we have to have the red and white lighthouses. There's a famous one. So.
Yeah, and can I ask a question? Did you colour them with pencils or with...
just Inktense pencils I use.
Yeah, perfect. That is beautiful. Thank you so much, Janet. Okay. Now, of course, the stencil that Janet was using is the gorgeous Creatively Cross, and you can find it on the website. It is an A4 for just $9.99. And of course, if you add it to your one-day special, again, it will be over £30. So if you haven't used it yet, they will be there. And remember, during the big save, your account, as long as you have bought from us previously here at the craft store, your account will be credited with that £5. So every single day, one per customer, one per day. The one-day special, incredibly beautiful, incredibly busy as well. Now, there is 6 different options, and remember, this is a time-limited offer. However, some of the options are very kind of look more vulnerable, including the texture florals have the stock already gone. And if you want that one, please make sure to check out your basket. Then you have got the deep. This is the Memento Mori. So you have got Memento Mori, the Sea Essentials, and of course you have got the botanicals there as well. Absolutely gorgeous sunset, and that's of course the one that our Janet has used for that second demo. And this is the thing, I love how Janet is like, I'm going to use just the stamps from one option to showcase throughout that one demo, and that's what it means for you to go for any one of those one-day specials. That could be all you have, from AALL and Create, or all you have in stamps wise, but they give you that incredible impression. Then we have the deep focus in here. So can I say it again? Deep focus, and there, see, this is if I say Voyager. I don't know why it just messes with my head, because I say the other word and then it's worse. So it's just like, anyway, and then we have got the other one, which is of course go home and drive. Which one? No, that's anyway. Going down, I kind of just go into the different options. This one is Feathered Friends, and you can see the Feathered Friends with the beautiful chickens in there. The kind of a stacked head with the tie in there. The owl, the whale, and the octopus there. So all those options there for you. And then we have the gorgeous orchid selection here from Bipasha. Incredible, beautiful. I'm going to show you the stamps as well so you can see it perfectly, all the different elements in there that you are getting. Individual stamps that you can then bring to life in different ways. So that is the Orchid Cluster. And then finally we have got Time Up. You have got the mail art and then the phone booth in there. So shall we show a few samples of this one, because I think that that's what we need to see now, because I love how you can go very traditional or you can go very vintagey or very kind of the kind of distress element in here, like a map. Think about maybe for art journals or memory books from the kind of vintagey elements, or what about art to display in your walls. I have to say, I'm very proud owner of an Apps original, and it's hung in my house. It's one of the first things that I heard in my new house. But that is what you can create as well, clean and simple cards in there as well. £26.98 is the price. But remember, the saving is £26.99 as well. So you can get basically 3 A5 photopolymer stands from AALL and Create for £8.98 each. It's an incredible saving there. Now, 191919 is your item number, or as I like to say, 191919. Happy birthday, Matt. Well, actually, no, her birthday was a little bit another time. Anyway, Janet, you have got time for another, like 6 minutes?
Okay, see what we get done.
Well, let's see it. Yeah.
Give it a go. So for this one, I'm going to use the chicken, the Feathered Friends, and I'm just mixing this one with, this is just from, I think, probably just one stamp set, but I'm just mixing it in with other stamp sets and stencils as well. So we'll see how much we get. But I'm in again, so we'll finish it another time. So I've just blended some ink round on a piece of card, and I just want to add a quick few hearts into the background here. So this is hung up on hearts, so it's an A4 stencil by ABS, which I think is in the show. So I will just quickly do this. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this really. So I'm probably just shaking all the counter.
Right, so I love the kind of the heaps of hearts as well, so we can find those stencils on the website. It comes in with the A4 and the 6x6 as mentioned, and of course, yeah, you can add them to your one-day special as well, and as long as it's over £30 you can use your £5. Remember that it kind of automatically every day both disappears if you haven't used it, and then a new one appears during the big save event. Just make sure to use it.
So, oops.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we've got a little bit of a background in there anyway, okay, so just to give you the idea. And then I'm going to stamp my chicken in place first of all. So we've got the fabulous chicken.
Oh yes, from the Feathered Friends.
Yes.
Where are they?
Here she is. So this is a fabulous set as well. So this is by Pasha, and I love the chicken with the bother boots. Sorry, we used to call them bother boots in my day. And then you've got your little chicks and your eggs and your alphabet. So it's a fantastic set to have. Lovely. And again, another quirky one, another one you can have a lot of fun with. And you could cut the boots out separately and put them on just for somebody else could be wearing them. You could sort of mix and match the boots across other characters you might have, or just use the boots on their own if you know somebody that kind of likes wearing those types of boots.
Okay.
So I'll stamp my chicken here. So it's probably going to get
it's just such a, I think there is something as well about these images, including not only their humor, but also they have got a power to them.
They have. And the words on here, you have to read the words on here, and it says here, words from a mama hen, pooping breakfast is my superpower. Yours?
Which one is your superpower? What's your superpower?
Oh, I'm not sure I have a superpower.
I'm sure you do. Everybody has one.
Everybody has one, okay. And then I just want to find a piece of card, because I've got a beautiful A4 stamp set that I've got the wing from, and this is in the show as well. It's called Floral Wings by Olga, and it's got these beautiful wings, and I just thought chicken's wings, so I'm just going to stamp that one out.
Okay. Yeah, we have got it as Janet has mentioned on the show, so we will give you a reference as soon as we can. And one of the things I love, again, you're showing how you can bring in from the, you know, anything that you have, like the wings. It could be a die cut as well. It could be a whatever.
Yeah, you can use all sorts. I like shows like this. I like shows where I have stamps from old and new stamps. I have stamps from different designers, all sorts, and I love being able to mix and match them all together because they do all work together really nicely. It's just one of those things somehow that AALL and Create managed to do, is just to get everything to work really nicely.
It is £16.99 with a saving of, I believe, is it £8 saving? Oh, look at my maths. £8 savings there. So added to your basket when that is special, again, you will be over £30 in there. 5, 6, 7, 4, 7, 9. Like
so I just thought that would work really nicely with the hen. So she's going to go over the top there, and we put the wing. It's going to go there, and I think that just works quite nicely.
I love that, yeah.
So also from my hen, I've got the eggs. I've lost all my stamps.
Oh, where is it? Yeah.
Where's it gone?
We have got about 2 minutes left.
I've still found it. I found it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to stamp my egg sets here, and then I might, if I don't quite get this finished, I will finish it tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. And you're back at 8 and 12 and 4, right?
8, 12 and 4, yeah.
Back.
Goes that way up, I think. Can't figure out which way that goes there. So that's just going to go there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have a set on the show as well, I believe, called Textures. So it's number 50, it's called Textures, and I just like this shape in it. It kind of just reminded me of eggs. So I'm just going to use that to make a little base for my eggs.
Okay.
So that will go there.
Yeah. We have got seconds to go, actually.
Okay.
I'm completely lost in the building of that image, and look at that.
So if I show you my finished one, but I'll finish that off tomorrow.
Perfect.
Perhaps.
Oh, that's fabulous. Thank you so much, Janet.
Thank you, Carla.
Back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Yeah,
8
there will
a.m.
be a repeat of this show at 8 p.m. Now, of course, do make sure to check out your baskets, whichever option you want to go for. Absolutely brilliant pricing. I mean, look at that saving, and look at those stamps. Check out your baskets. Don't forget your that. And of course, we will be live tomorrow morning, and I want to wish you a very happy new year. I'll see you hopefully on Monday, but stay safe and celebrate within the safety of the rules. But of course, happy new year. Check out your baskets. Janet, happy new year to you.
Happy new year.
Yeah.
It's a nice one for you.
It will, I hope the same to you.
Thank you.
Happy